Hey, everybody. It's Steve Melody, pastor of Christ Presbyterian Church, Tucson, Arizona. Oh, what a weird day. I had to run over to the west side of town to pick something up for the office, and then realized, oh my goodness, it's noon. It's time for the Faith-Filled Friday. So I pulled over, found a little bit of shade for the front part of my car, and wanted to share something with you. I try to come on Fridays just to give a little inspiration, a little challenge, a little moment of faith as we come into the weekend, and especially this weekend as we come into 4th of July celebrations. You can see I am ready to celebrate. I'm going to see some fireworks tonight, actually, out at the 49ers Club on the east side of Tucson. Very excited about that. But also wanted to share with you one of the hymns that we tend to sing. Now, we're not going to sing it this Sunday, which is why I wanted to share it with you, called "Oh Beautiful for Spacious Skies." You know it. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. But I want to, instead of sing it, and I am looking for a way and place that I can set my phone. So give me just a second. There. Ah! Sorry. Okay. You could tell this is makeshift day. Just make it happen. But I did think that I should bring my hymnal, because I knew I'd get caught on the other side of town right at noon. But I wanted to share the words of this wonderful hymn and song with you, because the words are really so important. And for me, sometimes in singing this song, I get lost in the beauty of the music. It's just so spectacular that there's a guy on the roof. Okay. That I forget to really think about the words that the poet wrote. So listen to the words. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. One of the modern writers changes brotherhood to servanthood, which I think is kind of cool. It's an interesting concept. But what people don't really know is that there are 3 other verses, and those 3 verses to the poetry of this hymn are really important. Listen to them. Second one, oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw. Confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. Third verse, O beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Fourth verse. O beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. When I think about the words to the other verses, I realize what a challenge the author of the poetry is giving us. To not just be proud of this amazing country that we're a part of, and I am so humbly proud to be a part of this country, but to know that we have been called in this great country to also be humble, to make sure our gains are divine. If we're going to ask God to bless America, we ought to make sure that America is doing God-like stuff. And I hope for the most part we are. I would suppose that there are some places and ways that we're not. I would hope that we don't let our pride simply go to our heads but we let it go to our hearts and our hands and our feet. That brotherhood that it speaks of calls for a community of people loving each other and caring for each other equally, with liberty and justice for all, not just for some. And we're not fully there yet. My hope and my prayer is that we continue to try. We continue to make headway in the direction that those who came to this country to found it as a nation of freedom could make it free even for those who were already here, let alone those of us who have come and been born here since, and perhaps even for those who are yet to come. It's a challenge, isn't it? And there are no easy answers to the challenges we have before us as a country nor as a world. But this weekend, as we celebrate our independence, I remind us of what the poetry and the hymn writers and the songwriters knew long ago. We're not free just for ourselves. We're free to help others be free. That's an important concept for us to keep in mind and keep a part of our laws, our morals, our faith, our living. So as we come into this celebration weekend of 4th of July, how beautiful America is when it lives the way that God has called us to live. Hey, if you're helping that happen, good on you, keep going. If you're not, the challenge is before us. Grace and peace to us all. Thank you for spending a few moments with me this coming into this weekend. The construction workers are going on all around me and are probably wondering why I'm talking to my phone in front of me. But everybody's trying to find some shade. As we ask God to bless America, I ask God also to bless all nations, all lands, and all peoples. And may all of our living be a way of showing God's loving. Grace and peace to you all this celebration weekend of 4th of July. It's Pastor Steve from Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for joining me.